Yo guys, welcome back to another video. Today is day 78 of Road to Freedom. And today I just want to talk about this trade that I made today. This is possibly the worst, not the worst, but the most annoying trade I've ever done in my entire life. And a good reason and a future note for myself and to you if you're watching, to always take partial profits and to not do stupid shit like this, because I have lost out on a winning trade today because I did something stupid. So yeah, let's jump into charts and show what I did.
No more, don't wanna hit that pole. Hit my old plug, I get it in and go.
So yeah, today's Thursday. We had, I think, a orange folder at 8:30 this morning on Forex Factory. So we didn't have anything crazy going on today. And I actually say we had a lot of good movement in the market. And we had quite a few draws of liquidity to the downside. I also had quite a few draws to liquidity on the upside as well. We had loads of relatively equal lows here, equal low there. That was where London low was as well. And also on Nasdaq, we had somewhere, I think it might have been this high, and yeah, lows there as well. Oh yeah, also we had a relatively equal highs here, which I knew we were going to take out at some point. A market opened, we had manipulation to the downside. We went and took out these lows. We had a bit of a reversal here. I think probably some people would have taken a trade right there, off that candle. If you did, a bit silly because it was like 8 minutes into market open, but I'm sure a lot of people probably did that. And then we went down and we also took out the London low and we went a bit deeper. So yeah, I went into the market today mainly being bullish because we had, at the time, oil was down and it was going down. London session, it had been going down, and when market opened, it was still going down. And it was correlated with the S&P, so I was sort of thinking either one is going to change at some point. Even though you shouldn't really be correlating the S&P with oil, but you know, the market's the market, you can do what you want. And we basically had the 4 hour was in bullish order flow, the 1 hour was in bullish order flow, the half an hour was in bullish order flow. So the only things that were in bearish order flow was the 15 minute, 5 minute and 1 minute. So I basically was thinking the only way I'd be bearish is if the 1 hour is in bearish order flow, or there was something significant happening. And I mean, in London session we didn't really do a lot, so I was just sort of thinking we're going to be bullish. I had that feeling, and we had quite strong pulls of liquidity. To the upsides, we had equal lows, equal highs here, like I said, and we also had strong pulls to the downside as well. So we had equal lows here. So I basically thought as soon as market opened, we'll take out these, which we did. We came down, we took out this low, and we came back up. And I went down to the 1 minute here, and I was basically waiting for the 1 minute to look more bullish. And Nasdaq actually was just sort of pumping. It wasn't really copying the S&P at all. S&P was going down, Nasdaq was kind of going up. So it helped me think I was bullish as well, because I mean we were creating quite big bullish S&T. So yeah, I was basically just waiting for a break of structure to the upside with some better confirmations. Where are we? I didn't actually enter here. I just placed a long down. So we had a break of structure here. We came up. We did create a fair value gap there, and we did inverse that. But we didn't actually break structure to the downside, so we're still even here in bullish order flow. And then we created a fair value gap here, inverse the fair value gap, and I believe that is where I placed the trade. And then we came up, and this is where I messed up, and I missed out on this winning trade, perfect trade. I got to here, and I was about $180 up, and I thought, I'm not going to take any profits, but instead I'm going to move my stop loss to break even, which was right here. And what can we see right here? this little wick has literally come down in like 0.5 seconds, stopped me out, and then proceeded to and go up and hit my take profit. So I got stopped out, then lost $1 because the break even, what I set to on MetaTrader wasn't actually the break even. It was actually a little bit in the red. So I ended up getting stopped out at -$1 and losing out on potential $300 win, which would put me even closer to becoming funded. The most annoying trade in the world. So a lesson to learn from this is, say if price does come to here and I do for some reason want to move my stop loss to take profit, which by the way is a good thing to do. I mean, moving your stop loss to take profit is to break even is a good thing to do, because I mean it takes away all your risk. It means that whatever happens, you're not going to lose any money. So it's a good thing to do. But what I should have done is taken partial profits. I mean, I could have taken partial profits at this high here, because we actually did break structure on the 5 minute when we at this blue line, which I marked out. Look, we broke structure here, so I could have taken partials there, but I didn't. I just decided let's just move my stop loss to break even, and then we came down, hit the stop loss. I had taken 0 profit, and even if I took partial profits, I would have missed out on the $300 win, but I would have still taken something home, which is the main goal of this. It's better to win than lose at the end of the day. So that was the trade today. I had the right idea, I just couldn't execute on it correctly. Well, I did execute on it correctly, I just did something really stupid. And the thing is, I never move my stop loss to break even. That's the first time I've ever done that. And the one time I do it, I get a wick that comes down and stops me out. It's the most annoying thing in the world. So I think from now on, I will probably just leave my take profits and my stop loss to where it is. Or if I am going to move my stop loss to break even, is to take partial profits at some liquidity, drawing liquidity or something like that. Because missed out on a winning trade today. And the thing is, I'm not going to be able to trade for quite a while because I'm working the first 2 days of next week. And I only have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday off. But Wednesday, Thursday, Friday is high impact news days. But we've got CPR on Wednesday. Thursday, there's FOMC meeting at some point. And then Friday, the voting for the new Fed chair is happening. So all very volatile days. I'm pretty sure the following week as well, all the markets are going to be extremely volatile because of the new Fed chair, I'm assuming, and I'm guessing. So, not looking good at all. But, keep pushing through, keep going, but just keep learning, keep grinding. I think there's a big lesson to be learned today. And it hurt a lot. I was so annoyed. But yeah, this is everything for me today. I'll see you guys on Monday. Peace out.